Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Well played, Dwayne. Was it a difficult wicket to bat on? Having seen what how Gale batted and how you batted, was there a difference in the wicket from previous games, or was it a little difficult wicket to bat on?
I think it was a much drier wicket than the one against India for sure, and some of the balls just kept low. But having said that, I had a job to do, and that's what I set out to do. So I just decided to back myself and stay positive, and I'm sure that I can score runs. So that happened, and I wish that Gale had got off a little better, but I think they bowled him well. But having said that, I'm glad to see us get off to a winning start.
A win like this, Dwayne, how much confidence does that give you coming up against Australia?
I will go back to the first game when we lost. That game, after that game, and the speeches that we had after, I was surprised because normally we would probably drop our heads, but everyone still had their head up, and I'm glad to see that. So we are still confident, and this win will make us even more confident now. So I'm sure that we get back on track and back into winning ways again.
Dwayne, against that match against India, you had a very slow start. You were pottering around, but today you had much more aggressive approach to it. What changed between the matches for you?
I think the Indians bowl a lot better. They hit the ball in the area, and they got the ball to swing a lot more too as well. But let me say, I went back into the nets and I worked myself very hard. And I said to the coach, especially the batting coach, Stuart Williams, that I have to get off to a start. As long as I get a good start, I'm sure that I can go. Also want to say thanks to Robin Singh, who's continued to look after me right through my career since you've met me. So it's just for me to stay confident, and I'm sure that I can have the consistent scores again.
Captain winning the toss is opting to bowl first. Is there a reason for that? Is the wicket changing between batting first and second?
I won't say that. I just think whatever you do in the cricket, you have to do it and do it well. So I think batting first or bowling first doesn't matter. You need to get the job done.
Dwayne, you just said that you told your batting coach that you need to start well. How do you start well, and what are the markers for you that you have actually started well? How do you feel good about it?
I think it's easy to see when you get off to the start where you can get easy boundaries and stuff like that. I'm sure that everyone knows that that's a good start. And when you have runs, scoring freely. So it's just to continue doing that. And if you don't do that, just stay with it and fight it through. I'm sure that I can score and I'll pick up whenever.
Dwayne, do you remember occasions when other occasions when you have outscored Gale? Do you remember other occasions?
Really, truly, I don't check for occasions of outscoring Chris. I just try my best to get West Indies off to a good start and get them into good positions. I'm not bothered about outscoring Chris. I'm just there to get partnerships and get West Indies into good positions.
Do you need that? Do you need to change sort of your approach? Has there to be a change in the approach given that these are the conditions you're likely to face for the rest of the tournament? Just from the batting unit perspective.
I think it's not every time I think you would get the same pitch because today's pitch was a lot different to the other one against India. But as I said, you just have to stay positive and make sure you do better than the other team.
Chris struggled at times today, but how much do you think that will assist him going forward? Just the innings, the spending 15, 16 overs out there in the middle.
I'm sure that Chris would get the runs at some point in time in this tournament because he's been batting through the first 6. He's been batting to 10 overs. So I'm sure that at some point he's going to get off to a good start and get some good scores.
Dwayne, is that a strategy for West Indies going forward? That Chris has developed this approach in T20s that he likes to take his time in the first few overs. So you going hard at the top and Chris taking his time, is that a strategy?
I don't know if it's a strategy or not, but my aim is to get off to a good start, and that's how I play. So it's just for me to keep scoring, and if Chris is working himself in, then at least it won't be enough. It won't be no pressure on him if I'm scoring freely.